Dear TF2, how have you been, man? It's been a rough one, hasn't it? From the times we would hop on to 2 Fort servers to now, avoiding bots everywhere I go. No server sticking around to play an actual game. Ladies and gentlemen, TF2 is at such a strange point of a game. It has lived so long past its expiration date that almost everyone who made this game possible have long forgotten about it. A community that has spawned over a decade of content across the internet only to just be left forgotten. And you know what's bad? There are only people who work part-time to develop for this game's future. The future of an entire community that refuses to die, being dictated by like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 dudes just working part-time or on their free time putting like a snake in a map. Wow, dude, fucking cool. Okay, I guess.
Did you want to show me anything?
Alright, yeah, what about that?
What? I mean, it's kind of cool, but it doesn't make me feel any better, though.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay,
And all of this while other communities get better attention, better communication, whether they be newer communities or smaller communities. And for a game that people have put thousands of hours into, including me, it's strange to think that a game this big to just die. But there's one thing to note about multiplayer games in the modern era, right? They are built on a gaming model in which they don't die. Because why is it necessary to move on from a game now? Do we just grow out of it? Or does it become irrelevant? Does it truly die because it's actually dead? Or do we just convince ourselves that it's dead because it isn't what it was like before, right? Well, that is today's topic. I've sat here pondering and thinking about my feelings and TF2. Does a popular game die when it is constantly getting updated with brand new shine every year or so? A new expansion pack, a new DLC? Obviously not, because they continue to live on for years and years to come. A game now simply just doesn't die. Take the game 7 Days to Die. It is a game that I've grown attached to for how buggy, for how shitty, for how... I mean, look at it, right? The game has been in alpha for over 8 years now, never seeing the light of day for a full release, and yet, currently as I'm recording, it stands like around, what, number 15 at the amount of players in the entire Steam platform. It's right up there with games like Terraria or Siege, and this game is not... It's obviously not properly made, but continues to live because it gets updated, supported by the developers. And yet, TF2 has a player count way past that. And sure, maybe like half of them are bots, right? But I'm not seeing people playing 7 Days saying, oh, my game is dying, where's the new update? Only TF2. It's such a unique case. You know what it is though? It's rather a sense of community that has something to enjoy with each update. I mean that alone, right, is what makes a game alive. That whole each update bringing new content and keeping a community entertained. And we never question how old a game is. We just leave it as that, you know, just fucking have the DLCs. We get our little skins, our little cosmetics that we pay, and instead of moving on to a new game, we just keep tossing our money at something we attach to. Anywho, the whole business gaming model of new games, like what? Like you're expecting a new sequel? A squeakquel, perhaps? Yeah, okay, Boomer. Yeah, shut up. What it is now is whether a game can trap you in it with constant expansions, microtransactions to keep your brain on a treadmill saying, oh, we're making progress, when really it's just like, I don't know, a new character or a new map, new skins toss your money at, when in reality the game you're playing should have been dropped for another game maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. Games are now immortalized, and I have no clue when the hell a game will die. Like, is a game like CSGO gonna live on for like 40 more years, right? Am I gonna be old and crinkled, having like fireside chats with my fucking grandchildren, and I tell them like, oh dude, I hit that edge book today on Nuke. You want to see the shadow play clip of it? I'll send it to you. Like, no, like what the hell? When when does a game die, right? And where does TF2 stand at in all of that? I'll tell you where, okay? Every large game now follows this whole game of slinging and hustling players for their small amounts of money, and it accumulates, especially when you make it free to play, right? And with that money, you're gonna put the lights on for your favorite game for maybe, I don't know, a decade or two. But TF2? Oh my god, like, Jesus Christ, baby, TF2, you're not looking so well. You're looking like shit. The company that gave birth to TF2, pretty much, let's just say that they're not paying child support anymore. They have abandoned it, okay? We're all trying to keep this game alive that will not give anything back to us in return. It is a game run entirely off of the love and support of this community. This game hasn't gotten shit since, has it really been that long? 1,500 days since the last major update. You mean to tell me that I would have gone through an entire college career, graduated, and still no update? For God's sake, like, Elden Ring is gonna come out before a new update. Can we like grasp at that? Like, can people understand how bad it is right now to be a TF2 fan? Like, man, I can't take this. Jesus Christ, guys. I don't think I have to say it, but it doesn't look good, you know? And here's my hypothetical. Here's what I've been pondering, really, right? If a model like we have now, the business model that we're mentioning, to continue to keep this game afloat with no new updates other than cosmetics, can it actually live forever? I mean, of course, other than, you know, Valve pulling the cord or World War III happening, I don't know. I mean, will it keep us, the TF2 players, to continue to consume the same shit they toss us and continue to please us? I'm doing air quotes on please us, you know? Oh, look, a puppet taunt, right? Like, hey, I'll toss my money at that, why not? And here we are, constant updates to keep the game looking a little different, but not game-changing though. No updates, and a community that is rotting in the public servers with freaking bots, like, it's just rotting. The bots, how long? No solution? No, I don't know. I'm at a loss of words here. To be quite honest, if you were to ask me if this game is alive or not, I'm cynical. I truly am. I am totally indifferent to how this game ends. I think the amount of years that TF2 has given me and so many other people to enjoy is enough, to be honest. And here's the realization that I've come to, what I've pondered into. Because of this game's model that I mentioned, a game will truly never die. However, the memory of what you thought the game once was will be the only thing to die. I think people don't realize that even if the heavy update, even if that comes out, it will never amount to the feeling of what TF2 once was. Nothing can come to that. And we should move along when we want to and be grateful that we ever got a game like this to exist. That's my conclusion. We'll never get those moments back. If it's in comatose mode like how it is right now, well, oh well, man, just it is what it is. As long as there's a 2-fort community server up, this game isn't completely dead to me. I'll continue to hop around and hit people with a shovel like I've always done. But can I genuinely say that I'm having as much fun as I used to have? can I say that I'm having as much fun as me playing another game that I enjoy? No, I can't. And so be it. So be it.